Hi. So it's nighttime. It's May 5th, 2023. But I just wanted to update about what's it called? I just wanted to update about doing book events because I know I did one video about how I was excited for an event and then it got canceled. And that same event got a different opportunity that I was debating going to. And then I realized that I don't want to do the event. And I want to explain why. So, if you don't know, I have a poetry book out. It's called Stay at Home Calls for Poetry. You can purchase it in the links below, or link below. But I have different options. You can get it on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, or my website or bookshop. But yeah, and my poetry book is about me embracing my voice and reflecting on my life, reflecting on my relationships with family and friends and loved ones, and just reflecting on how, just how I've, ay, ay, ay. Reflecting on kind of my place in society, what I want to do in this world, and how I want to continue embracing my voice. And it's walking through as I enter this new stage of my life, which is forgiving myself for kind of holding my voice within and holding my emotions within. And so throughout my poetry book, I explore this because I am an introvert and because there are a lot of things that I've been wanting to unpack and release in order to enter this new stage of my life. And so if you're interested in reading it, or if you enjoy poetry, or if you know someone that enjoys poetry, you can definitely check out or let them check out my book. But getting back to book events and why I'm not going to do a book event, this event that I was debating going to is Afram. I always say it wrong and my partner corrects me. But I believe it's Afram. And I decided, relating to my shirt, nope, I'm not gonna go because I only have one book out. And that event feels like a big event. But not even that. Other events that I looked at didn't necessarily feel like a big events, but it felt like I should have more of a backlog. I should have more books than just one in order for it to be worthwhile for me. Because, like I just told you, I published a poetry book, and poetry, while it is a genre that is heavily read, it's still not as wide, or still a lot of people don't necessarily like it. And so while there is an audience and I will find readers, it may just be harder at these events to find people that want to read poetry, that are interested in reading poetry. And so for that reason, I'd rather have some of my fiction books out as well, because I do write realistic fiction and I am working on a novel right now that's soon to be completed. I just need some beta readers and some more feedback. But I think I am close to completion with that book, and I would love to get it out this year. I don't know if I will, but I think because of that, and because I only have one book, and because poetry has like a specific audience sometimes, or not everyone reads poetry or even likes poetry, and or it can be hard for some people to understand or to just dive into and be in the mood for sometimes. And so for that reason, I feel like I may not get a lot of book sales. And I'm also still working on like sharing. I guess you could say pitching my work. And I know book events and doing things will help me get better at pitching and get better at marketing my books. But I think I should start smaller because the event fee for this one was $250. And that is high for me at this time right now with my budget. And other events are 170, 180 or higher. And while they may be beneficial and while some of them could do, I think if it was more related to poetry and the event was related to poetry, I think it probably would be better for me. And Poetry Month was last month, and so I should have looked at events ahead of time, because maybe I could have did an in-person event tabling with my poetry book, but I didn't look ahead of time, and that is on me, and I do hold myself accountable for that. But I just wasn't ready. I'm proud of myself for looking at other events and for finding events. But it just, at this time, I don't think any tabling event, unless it's, I guess, smaller or in my budget or related to poetry, I think maybe I'd do it. Other than that, I think I want to look at bookstores or look at just getting my book in the hands of people locally. And like I said, that can be through bookstores, that can be in schools if I try to reach out to schools or teachers, or just figuring out different ways, libraries as well, figuring out different ways that I can reach readers around me, or not as widely or broadly, I don't know the right word, so that I can still be marketing, still be getting my book out there, but it's not costing me too much, it's not feeling overwhelming, and it feels right, and it feels like I'll actually get sales, because I do want sales. That is the goal. And so this is me just taking a step back, me saying no, I'm not going to do certain events, and me being okay with that and processing that. And so, yeah, I just wanted to update about where I am at with tabling events, and just to share my journey, because this is my author journey and I'm figuring it out. And this has been on my mind for a while to record this video, so this is me doing it. It is nighttime. It's 11:28 p.m. But yeah, I believe that's the only update I'll do for this video. Like I said, I am working on my novel DH still. I just finished reading the last chapter for it, so I am looking for beta readers if you'd like to read that book. It is about two male point of views. One male point of view takes place in the 80s, one in the early 2000s, and the themes are unfulfilled dreams, fatherhood, parent-child relationships, and trying to find your place in this world when when life keeps trying to kind of take opportunity or put more challenges in your way, or in my character's way, that is hard for them to overcome. And I'm still working on pitching this book. I did make a video doing a synopsis, but still I'm working on pitching this book. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, you could be a beta reader for my book, or you could get an advanced reader copy maybe. So yeah, either or, you can just sign up in the link in the link in the description below. I am a little tired. But another writing update, I just did a little bit more of a draft for book 2 or chapter 2 for a children's book I'm working on. So I just got finished that. I did two 20-minute writing sprints, And that was nice for me. So I'm glad I got some writing in tonight. And now I got a recording in for tonight. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. And don't forget, just write. Write your story and take care.